We have been moving through lots of new Cerakote products here in the garage on the Audi, and so now we're going to move on to the outside of the car and use the products for that because the outside of this thing is grody. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome to the video. Welcome to the channel. Like I said, we have been working our way through lots of new Cerakote products that they sent us a long time ago, and we're getting to the outside of the car now. We did the inside. Their new interior detailer works amazing, smells super good, cleans super well, and it doesn't leave behind that like greasy feeling most interior cleaners do. Love that stuff. Now, we're going to move to the outside of the car because we have been doing lots of things to the outside of the car. If you missed those videos, I will link them up top. You can check them out if you want to, but we did a lot of work on this thing, and we had to wipe down some areas to put on new logos, stuff like that. The car was pretty dirty to begin with, and so we wiped those places clean to put those logos on there. Now we got little clean spots all over the car. So perfect time to use their vehicle shampoo, and we happen to have a brand new bottle right here. Now, the idea for this video is going to be to, one, use the vehicle shampoo, see how it does, all that kind of stuff on the grime and grit on the car, and then we're also going to use this glass coat. So this video is probably going to take a couple days to do because we got to wash the car, let it dry, we'll put this stuff on there, and then we got to wait a day to put moisture on it because I really want to test it. But I really want to try to put the water on there and see if it like beads off like this and it looks like super clean. So yeah, this video might take a couple days, but obviously it won't for you. But first, let's get to cleaning this thing up. We'll do the wheels first, get those clean, start there, and then we'll work down on the car and get it nice and clean as well. And with the car being clean, this will give me a chance to inspect the paint, see if we have any of those little oxidation spots, those little yellow spots all over the car, and we may have to clay bar it and or synthetic clay it to get that stuff off of there and get it looking nice and minty. Way back when I first started this channel, I did a review on the Grio's Garage synthetic clay thing, and that thing has been like one of my top videos. So maybe I'll do a comparison of the synthetic clay bars and stuff like that, because I think now there's, at the time there may have been like 2, perhaps, I'm not sure, but now there's quite a few more, I believe, so maybe we can do a comparison and see which one I like better, which one I think works better, all that kind of stuff. I feel like they're going to all do basically the same thing, but, you know, try them out and see what they do. So that'll be something we can do probably in the future. When we did the interior video, I used this stuff on the floor mats. We have those all-weather mats in there, so they're rubber, so I wanted to use this stuff on those. This is not my first time using this product, but I mentioned in that video, if you missed that video, like I said, it'll be up top, but I mentioned in that video that the most vital test for a new cleaner is the smell test. You have to do it. You have to smell the product. If it doesn't smell good, not going to use it, right? So this stuff smells fantastic. It's like some kind of gum. Like, it reminds me of a fruit gum I had. I don't remember the name of the gum, but it reminds me of that gum. But it's like fruity, citrusy. It just smells so, so good. And this is my initial reaction to this stuff in that video. This is the smell test. Now, I'm going to smell this. This was given to me, yes, but I'm going to give you my honest opinion. And if it smells like ass, I will tell you it smells like ass. So here we go. Ooh, boy, that smells good. That is... I'm getting like citrusy, kind of fruity. Ooh, daggone, that smells really, really good. Pass. We're gonna do the wheels first, so. All this is gonna be pretty blown out. Probably we're in the middle of the day, peak sunlight, and look at that. Brake dust galore. By the way, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera or not, but you can't be driving around like that with like big clean spots and then big, huge dirty spots and all that stuff. That's just not how you do it. Now, this stuff is not marketed as a wheel cleaner, but I figured why not give it a whirl? These things are super dirty. Let's see how it does on there. And obviously, soap is soap. It's gonna do a pretty good job, but I wanted to see how well it would do. And this stuff really is taking this stuff right off of here with not that much scrubbing involved. Now, I don't know what other factors, you know, are involved in that as to why it's doing this, because it's just brake dust setting on the wheel or whatever, but I gotta say, for what I'm doing right here, right now, it works out pretty daggone well. Ah, shade. Thank you, cloud. Oh, you're a small cloud. That's not gonna last long. Also, is this a European car thing? This thing has this like fabric liner back here. Why do you do that? Why is there carpet back here in the inner fenders? I don't understand that. Her BMW had that just in the rear. This has it in the front and the rear. I don't understand why there's carpet back here. It soaks up the soap and you can never spray it out. Like, this went through meetings. Like, this had to have gone through like multiple design meetings and everyone's like, yeah, let's put carpet into there. I don't understand that. If you can give me a logical explanation as to why carpet is good for the inner fenders, please tell me in the comments below. And well, I guess you could argue that's why the carpet's in there. Don't clean them. That's what it's there for. But it's like also, what if you drive through dirt or mud? You drive through a mud hole. Fresh grass clippings, they're all up in the inside of there. You got to spray it out. And then I guess you could argue, well, don't use soap when you clean it. Touche, but they could also just put plastic fender liners in there as well. Okay, wheels and tires are finally clean. But before we go any farther with this thing, this has to be addressed. Do not judge me. This is how it come to me. Ugh. Look at how gross this is. I'm pretty sure this engine bay has not been cleaned since 2019. I mean, it is just covered in dirt, dust, debris, oil, just everywhere. So let's take care of this because this is unacceptable. On this, we're gonna be using some purple cleaner, some super clean on this thing because this thing is very, very, very dirty. So I'm just gonna let this soak on there a little bit and we'll rinse this thing down. Give me sauce. There we go. Oh yeah. Check that out. You can already see it coming off. It's probably just like surface dust and stuff like that, but there is some like oil and some things in some places. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but we'll get it all taken care of. Nice and clean up in here. Okay, we'll let this shit sit for a little bit and then we'll rinse it off. Shot's probably super blown out, but we dipped our little brush here into the Cerakote shampoo, so I'm gonna give this thing a little bit of a scrub here with that stuff to get it extra clean, and then we can spray this stuff off of here. Now that is much more acceptable. Granted, it's still wet, so everything's gonna look super nice, but I'm pretty certain that's gonna do quite a bit as far as cleaning this thing goes. Fresh bucket, fresh hit of shampoo, and exterior time. All right, I'm gonna take advantage of the cloud cover and show you guys this dirt, or try to anyway. It's a white car, it's gonna be kind of hard to show you all this stuff, but the car is super dirty. We've had the car for a few months now, and I have not washed it but one time when we first got it, and it was super, super dirty then from the truck and the travel because it came here in the rain, and I haven't washed it since. So I've been trying to get the car as dirty as I can for this video and seeing what the soap can do and put it through its paces. So it is super dirty. You can't really tell it, but hopefully it shows on the camera. Especially through here where we put on the logo yesterday, you can see the difference between like, I wiped it here with alcohol and this was not, so like kind of brown, kind of dirty. Anyway, let's use some soap. I don't know if it's in my head or what, but I was doing the front of the car and it feels like I don't have to like scrub as hard to get the bugs and stuff off of there. I don't know if that's like something to do with the paint or like maybe there's wax on the car. If the water's not beating up like there's wax on it, that's for sure. But definitely feels like it's like, it just cuts through those bugs, like they don't stick as much, which I found kind of interesting because you kind of expect, you know, a soap to be a soap and it just to work. And you're obviously wiping and doing things to it to get the bugs off of there, but I just don't feel like I'm having to work as hard or something. A couple of the main things that I look for when using soaps, I mean, let's be honest, most of the soaps are gonna do a good job cleaning the car these days, but my big thing is, does the soap stay sudsy, like bubbly and all that kind of stuff? Does it stay that way? And does the suds grow with use? Like when you're scrubbing it, does it get more sudsy? I like that. And obviously, does it smell good? Also, I mean, a main point is, does it clean? Because, you know, some stuff doesn't clean as well as others. Some leaves like behind the film. Some soaps just don't sud up and they just like, you're just smearing around the dirt and stuff like that. So that's just the stuff that I look for when I'm looking at soaps and things of that nature and trying to decide what I like to use. I swear this is how this went. I was gonna do a voiceover on like a time lapse of me washing the vehicle, and I was gonna read the bottle, and it literally says right here, unmatched strength, effortlessly cut through dirt and road grime, leaving your vehicle spotless with minimal effort. Now, was that in my head? I don't know. You can do with that what you will, but it's right here on the bottle. Listen, I get it. I know that it probably has some serious like trust me bro vibes, but I don't know how to scientifically prove that it is easier to do that. Like how am I supposed to get the exact road grime to hit the bumper at the same time and the exact same bug to fly into the bumper, same everything, and try to replicate the gunk and stuff on the front bumper multiple times to use different soaps to see if it's easier. I don't know how to scientifically prove that, so you can believe it if you want to. If you want to try it out, you can go buy some yourself and try it and see how easy it is, but it definitely feels easier to me, and it feels easier with these bugs on this bumper at this point in time. There used to be a joke that goes, hey, what's the last thing that goes through a bug's mind when it hits your windshield? His ass. Sorry. Again, not sure if it'll translate through on the video, but look at the shine on this thing. No wax, nothing, just the wash. Looks pretty daggone good, if you ask me. Now, to the windshield. We are going to use my favorite glass cleaner, spray away glass cleaner. We'll put that on the windshield, take a razor blade, clean it a little bit, making sure it's nice and smooth, and then we will put on the Cerakote. All right, windshield is all good and clean. You probably can't tell it on camera, but it is super, super clean. Nothing on there, no bugs, nothing like that. So we're letting that dry for a little bit, and then we're going to be putting on some Cerakote ceramic glass coat. We have maximum strength water repellent for glass, maximum water shedding. Love to see it. Should be pretty simple to install. Well, not install, but put on, you know what I mean? Let's see, instructions.
Clean your windshield to make sure there is no contamination on the glass. Ensure that no streaks, smears, or water spots remain before application. Dry the glass completely, as any remaining moisture will negatively affect the coating. Application must be done out of direct sunlight and in a clean environment.
Seems easy enough. We got the coatings here. We got the little microfiber inside of here, and I think there is also a glove in here. Yes, right there. Apply ceramic glass coating to your windshield using a crosshatch pattern. This will require 2 of the Cerakote ceramic glass coating wipes. Set a timer for 5 minutes to allow the coating to flash. You may see the coating start to sweat or bead. This is a normal visual indicator that the coating is ready to be buffed. After 5 minutes, begin buffing the coating using the high quality microfiber cloth. All right, now we will set a timer for 5 minutes and we will buff it off. I flipped around the thing inside the windshield, so maybe the black side would show a little bit more of the haziness on this thing, but everything is all hazed up. 5 minutes is now over. Let's grab the microfiber and start buffing this thing off of here. It says to use one side initially and then switch it over and use the other side to get that final buff on there, and you should be golden. It's coming off pretty easy. No issues. All right, I'm gonna hop over to the other side and I will get that side buffed off and try to show you what this looks like. So this is obviously incredibly hard to show. It's a clean piece of glass, but just look at this thing. This is like a mirror. All the Cerakote is buffed off, all good to go. Now, like I said earlier in the video, it says to wait 24 hours before any moisture touches this. So I guess I'll see you in a day and we'll put some water on this thing and see how it reacts. But I mean, first impressions with how it looks, that is a mirror. All right, it's been a couple weeks since we did the Cerakote on the windshield, and we're gonna wash this thing tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the water hose, hit the windshield here, and see what the water does on there as far as beading, if it runs off, or if it looks like the box, which I hope it does. I mean, it doesn't run off there exactly like the box, but I mean, that's pretty daggone good. I mean, it's been driven in the rain several times, and we've hit the bug wash stuff, all that kind of thing on there. So to be doing that right there after like 2-3 weeks, I guess, maybe we'll do a follow-up video where we do it like right after we do the Cerakote stuff on there. But taking all that into account, being 2 or 3 weeks old, that's still pretty daggone good.